Well, that did not go the way I had anticipated it. Game 4 was all right up until the fourth quarter. We let SGA go fucking crazy in the fourth quarter. There was just a lot of really, really just boneheaded shit going on, if I'm being honest with you. Miles Turner had another bad game. And I know people are going to make excuses for him because Miles Turner's the only player people make excuses for. But Miles shot 0 of 6 from 3, which is not good. He shot 3 of 10 from the field. He had 12 points and 2 rebounds and didn't even have a block in this game. He actually had 5 fouls. Aaron Nesmith fouled out in this game, which hurt us in the last closing minutes of the fourth quarter. The biggest thing that cost us this game at the end of the game, and I hate to put it on him, but I'm putting it on him, is Ben Mathan. Okay? Ben Mathan cost us this game. I hate to say that. I hate to put it on him. I get it's his first NBA Finals ever. It's your first playoff run ever, and you're going to the NBA Finals your first time ever. So there's a lot of pressure on him, right, to perform. And Rick Carlisle took out Ben Shepherd because Ben Shepherd wasn't doing that great and put in Ben Mathan. Ben Mathan came in, had 2 clear path fouls on SGA, giving them a free throw and possession back. And then he had 4 free throws, of which he only made 1. Ben Mathan's fuck-ups, like, single-handedly cost us this game. And I hate to say that. Like I said, I hate to put it on him, but it's the reality of the situation. Had he knocked down 3 of the 4 free throws instead of 1 of 4, and not committed 2 clear path fouls, especially when both teams were in the bonus and it means free throws, we would have maybe had a chance to win this game. Granted, okay, all things considered, we should not have let OKC back into this game, and we did. I'm gonna be honest with you, boys. This game, it's hard for me to be confident after this game because this was a game I thought we absolutely needed to win. Obviously, it's not the end of the world, but it's not good considering you got to play your next game in Oklahoma City. We did win a game in Oklahoma City, but OKC as a team shot the 3 horrendously last night. I mean, they shot 3 of 16 from three-point land. They shot 19% from 3 last night, and we couldn't get the job done. We couldn't hold them. So SGA, I think going into the fourth quarter, didn't even have 30 points. He finished the game with 35. We let SGA kill us, and I feel like it's mostly because Aaron Nesmith fouled out. Andrew Nembhard is good, but Andrew Nembhard can only do so many things. Miles Turner needs to fucking play better. I don't know what else. Miles Turner's been horrendous this series. I know he had a couple late plays in the last game where he came up with a couple big blocks and stuff like that, but outside of that, for this entire series, Miles Turner has not been good. And he's a guy we need to play well if we're going to beat OKC. Ben Mathan had a great game last game. In this game in particular, he ended up costing us. It just, the things that happened down the stretch were not good. I don't know, man. It's hard. It's hard for me to be confident, but I still think we can do it. It's just, the only thing I can think of is we got to try to win the next 2 games in a row, because I do not feel like playing a Game 7 in Oklahoma City. I just don't. If we can win the next game and then we get to bring the next game back home for Game 6, that would be ideal. It would be nice to close it out at home. If you can beat Oklahoma City in Oklahoma City and then bring the series back to Indiana and win in Gainbridge Fieldhouse, because I feel like if you don't win that game, you might not win Game 7. Just because of how back and forth this NBA Finals has been. It was not good. I'm going to call it what it is. Like, there was a point in the third quarter where I was like, okay, like, we're up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're up. I think the biggest lead of the entire series was like 10 points. Or actually, what was it? I don't know why they said that. Biggest lead of the entire. I saw that on the TV last night. I was like, but that's not. I don't think that's true. I don't know. But to me, I know there was I know at some point Oklahoma City was up on us by 15 or 16 in game 2 or something like that. But regardless, it's just we need to play better. Obi Toppin played very well last night. Tyrese, I think Tyrese did his thing. Tyrese Halliburton looked like he was on. Siakam did his thing. But, unfortunately against OKC, you need to be like all hands on deck, and we just weren't. Hey, yeah, Siakam had 20. Halliburton had 18 and 7. Obi Toppin had 17. Andrew Nembhard had 10. Miles Turner had 12. Aaron Nesmith had 8. TJ McConnell had 8. Ben Mathan had 8. And I don't know. I don't know, man. We really, really need to play better. And if we're going to win this series, we got to stop committing stupid turnovers. All right? Like, specifically Tyrese. Tyrese sometimes makes passes that he should not make. And I get that sometimes it's a desperation thing because they're doubling him, or they're trying to stop him at half court and commit a backcourt violation. You can't let Alex Caruso kill you either. Okay, Alex Caruso had like 20 last night. I get that OKC's a deep team, but you really, really got to try to contain everybody. I know that's very hard to do, but if you can keep SGA below 30 points and you can just kind of limit the damage everybody else does, you have a chance to win this series. If you can limit Chet Holmgren and Jalen Williams and Alex Caruso, just make it so they don't fucking kill you, you can win. But even looking at this game last night, Jalen Williams, what did he do for the Oklahoma City Thunder last night? Jalen Williams had 27 points, but he shot 8 of 18 from the field. 0 of 3. He had 4 turnovers and 3 personal fouls. 27 points is a lot. Alex Caruso had 20, SGA had 35, and Chet Holmgren had a 14 and 15 double-double. So I don't know what to tell you. Boys. It sucks that this one slipped away. This was a game I thought we could win and were going to win until the fourth quarter. For whatever reason, everything in the fourth quarter just started to go wrong, and for what it's worth, they choked. I'm going to call it what it is. They choked the shit out of this game. So hopefully the next game, I think, is Monday. Hopefully it's better. Hopefully we come out more energetic. We come out with some more answers. I believe in Rick Carlisle in this series more than I do the other coach. I don't think he's a better coach than Rick Carlisle. I think Carlisle's been here before. Carlisle's the more experienced coach, and I think Carlisle's going to come out with some changes and maybe change the way we do certain things. I do not like the idea that it seems like we just play dribble handoff actions at the top of the key until somebody gets open. It seems like we have like a handoff triangle going on until somebody gets a decent mismatch and then they attack the fucking paint on them. There needs to be more mismatches created. I don't like the ghost screen things against OKC. I just don't. I feel like if you just set a regular fucking screen, you would get more mismatches. But Miles Turner pretty much almost exclusively only sets ghost screens. So I don't know, man. I don't know what to think, but I'm still confident that we can win this series just because it's 2-2. It's tied up. It's an even matchup. Anything goes. But at the same time, we just can't underestimate OKC. I feel like, we win a game and then we get our confidence up and maybe we're a little more lax than we should be, but we can win this series. Okay, that's no longer a question. Okay, this wasn't going to be a series where we got swept. Okay, a lot of people were saying OKC in 5. Obviously, that shit was wrong. But it's just the idea. We can win this series. We just have to play smart, good basketball. Miles Turner's got to find his groove. At some point, Aaron Nesmith cannot, under any circumstance, foul out. I know that sucks to say, but he's the best defender on the team. I think he does a great job at making SGA's life hell. Same thing with Andrew Nembhard. So these are two guys that can't foul out. Tyrese Halliburton needs to try to be like 22-12. Tyrese Halliburton, if we want a chance to win. I think our record is like 7-1 when Tyrese Halliburton scores 20 or more points in the playoffs. So, it's just we really need to buckle down at this point. I know it's been kind of a back and forth series, but we need to put our boot on their neck and step on them. I hate to say that, but it just, OKC is really not super crazy hard to beat. You just have to stop SGA. And, when Aaron Nesmith fouls out, and then you've got Andrew Nembhard, who pretty much has the sole responsibility of trying to defend him. Andrew Nembhard's not bad. He's not a bad defender. He's actually an elite defender. I just think Aaron Nesmith has more size and is better, more fit to guard SGA than Andrew Nembhard is. And it sucks. It sucks because I was like, if we win this game, we win the series. And I think the Pacers knew that as well. And just in the fourth quarter, maybe guys got gassed. I don't know. Maybe the moment definitely got to Ben Mathan. I do know that. The moment definitely got to him. I don't know if Miles is flustered because this is his first NBA Finals ever. That's a possibility. But we got to bear down, okay? We cannot do this again for the rest of the series. It's not like OKC is not going to shoot 19% from three again in the rest of this series. It's just not going to happen. So that's why I'm upset about that game, our last night's game, because odds are that is not going to happen again. Odds are they are not going to shoot, 2 or 3 of 16 from three. It's just not going to happen. So the idea that we couldn't get it done is disheartening, but I still think we can win. It's going to be a whole hell of a lot harder now than it would have been had we won last night's game. So who knows? All I know is it's been a really good NBA Finals, and it's probably been one of the best ones I've ever watched in, probably the last 6 years. So tell me what you guys think about this down below in the comment section below. A like helps me out. Subscribe if you guys want to see more on the Fast Break Report. And I'm out of this motherfucker. Peace, guys.